Hi, everyone. My name is Victoria Alcina, and we are in another episode of AI Content System Clinic, a segment of my YouTube channel where I talk to marketers and founders, and we try to find a way of helping them with a content, SEO, or an AI issue. And what we're trying to do here is to diagnose the issue, try to resolve it live, or at least give an actionable checklist that they can take home and, I don't know, do something fantastic with it. So today we are talking to a dear friend of mine, Shelley Parr. How are you, Shelley?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
I am living my best life, my absolute best life. Yes, I hope you are too. Yes. So Shelley, tell us a little bit about what you do and what is the current issue that you are trying to solve today?
So I am a project manager and I'm focused on events mainly. I've been working in the industry for around 10 years and I've been based in Dubai for that amount of time as well. I studied it in university, so I'm very, very deep rooted into the events life. I started freelancing in 2018 and used LinkedIn as my platform to reach out to clients, and it's sort of word of mouth really that my profile got passed around, and I didn't really have a base as such. It was just my CV and then face value, and that's how I got projects and work. I'm starting to notice that people are gravitating more towards having this online presence now, and I want to invest more into that to position myself in a very competitive market. So the solution that I'm looking for today is to have a very basic website that can showcase my skills creatively and to showcase my previous projects to potential clients. Yeah, and that's where I'm at right now. I've been exploring Lovable because it seemed like a very user-friendly platform, very cost-effective as well. And so I've been exploring that solution, transferring my CV and all of my previous projects onto the Lovable platform. So yeah, but I'm looking for tricks to see how I can leverage it in a better way.
Amazing. Yeah, you are the second guest in this segment that has been using Lovable. And the thing that I always say is you have already started, and that's the step that puts you 1,000% away from from not having nothing, right? The first step doesn't take you where you want to be, but it takes you from where you were. So it's really, what you have done already is really important, but we can review that site now and see if I can give you any actionable tips to improve it, to make it more visible for LLMs. And then we can touch upon social media as well, which is another channel that you mentioned.
Yeah. So I'm definitely not using LinkedIn to its full advantage for sure. I know I could be a lot better on there. I think I've always been a silently waiting for people to book me. But I do feel like I need to be very more aggressive to be able to compete with the people of similar experience and rank to my position.
And one is the name of your company, right?
Yeah, so I'm thinking, I'm trying to explore like using a alias or using a company name so that it's not, I am present there, but it's more that they reach out to me directly, and I want it to be more of an experience that I provide rather than, and it can be that I recruit other people if I can't take on the project. So I'm looking for it to get to that point right now. At the moment, I'm like a standalone freelancer, let's say. So like I'm very much a solo company, so self-employed, let's say. So I can't recruit other people, but I want to get to the point where I can do that. So this is where this sort of comes in, that I want to start establishing this brand to build on that portfolio.
So this website, you haven't launched it yet, right?
No, I haven't launched it. No.
Okay. And your idea is to launch it directly from Lovable, because Lovable, you can buy a domain and just push it live, right?
That's what I was thinking of doing, but if you have other solutions or suggestions, that would be great also.
Well, I think that Lovable, to do projects like the one that you are doing at the moment, for me, is my favorite platform. Is this a one-pager, or will it have different? Yeah, for one pagers, I think is the best solution, the fastest solution. If we were to build something with more pages, I would probably shift to WordPress, which is my platform of choice. But as a first website, I think that Lovable is the best option, right? And I have built, I actually built a friend's website, a friend that is getting married. I showed you the website, right? My friend who is getting married, we built the website on Lovable, and it looks pretty cool. So I think this is a great first attempt. I think it looks very good visually. I think I really like that about Lovable. It makes 2 or 3 notes look fantastic, and not only from a copy perspective, but from a graphic perspective. Can you scroll down so we can see what else you have built?
Yeah.
Great. What I do? Yeah, good. Yeah, a bit more. Yeah, continue. Key projects. Cool.
So this would be populated ideally with images, case studies, then testimonials, which I'll flesh out as well. And then this is just the call to action, like check my availability, would love to. And then there's like clickable links here to my LinkedIn and perhaps as well, and then to my email. So yeah.
And you can download the CV as well, right?
Yeah, download my profile from there as well. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So one of the things that I noticed is that you introduce yourself as Send One, but then you can download your CV. So it's between. I'm not sure if the positioning is an agency or a company versus a freelancer, right?
Yeah.
Because if I can download your CV, I think that you're a freelancer.
Yeah,
and it's not a bad thing at all. But I think it's a bit ambitious to try to do both in one.
Yeah.
I would have Send One when you operate as an events energy. As an events company, and maybe shelleypar.ai or shelleypar.com. Probably both. It would be safe to buy both domains. As a personal, I operate under the name Victoria Olcina because I didn't want to do all of those things. I know it takes a long time to build content, to maintain, to do branding and content across social media. So as I was saying, I think that the positioning is a bit confusing if you're a company or if you are an individual, a freelancer, because I see you download your CV. I think that you might be a freelancer. Therefore, I would launch your personal website, shelleypar.com, shelleypar.ai. Also as a Lovable website could be, and it could have even the same content, but in one you position yourself as an agency, and in the other one you position yourself as a person. And you can create both with your same Lovable subscription. You will need 2 domains. Well, one of the things that is not clear to me from the header is when you say project management, bringing ideas through live experiences. This is very common of companies, where in the heading is one of the most important elements of your website, and it's very important for SEO, which is the area of life which probably I'm most of an expert in. Therefore, I would add the word event somewhere.
Okay.
Because what you do is event project management. You're not doing construction project management or any other business. So I would add event project management on the top line, the one that you have in all capitals. And when you say bringing ideas through life, again, if there's any chance that you can insert the word event, bringing event ideas to life. Because bringing ideas to life through live experiences is what?
Could make sense.
It could be anything.
It's
a very common problem that people do all of the emoji brand. I have a friend that created this sort of concept. Emoji brand is when we talk about very, very poetically about things, but we don't tell search engines and LLMs what we do. Therefore, it takes longer to rank on those.
It's too vague. It needs to be specific.
Yeah, I know brands love that, but SEO hates that. Also, you are you specialize in events in Dubai, so probably Dubai needs to come as a modifier, right? You do event project management in Dubai or in the Middle East, you could say. Dubai and the Middle East. Because if you say event project management, you're competing against everyone. If you say event project management in the Middle East, or well, it's more narrow, but generally people search for the location, which is Dubai.
Sure.
In the first paragraph that you have there, when it says they can deliver moments that matter, in Dubai and the Middle East at the end, you could say. Similar to event project management on the top, with all capitals in Dubai and the Middle East. And then when you publish the project, if you go to the top and you say publish, it's not going to publish it on a domain, but it's going to publish it on a staging site. So click there. You're going to put continue. You see it says preview. The preview, that is your title. So that is what people will see. That preview that you're seeing there is the Google preview. So people will say Lovable app, Lovable generated project. What we want them to see is, I think, event project management in Dubai and a meta description, right? So if you go to your Lovable project, I'm going to put on the chat and say, I need title and meta description. So if you copy and paste what I have just sent you on the chat and you put it on Lovable, it will create you a title and meta description for you. Also, if we adapt this to your personal brand, I will add a photo of you to the right next to bringing ideas to life.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Noted.
Yeah. So let's see, when you say publish, what does it show us? Great.
That's great.
Yeah, the only thing it did is 163 characters when the maximum is 160. So if you want to reduce any of those, that would be great. You can remove. So that's good. If you press continue, it will publish it. You don't need to press continue if you don't want. It will publish it into that staging site, right? That would sort out the main positioning for send one, and we can do something similar. The title, which is the main thing for the most important attribute for SEO. We can also add FAQs as well at the end, which probably could give more background about your project, how do you work, your process, those kind of things that people want to know before they hire you. Probably you have a briefing project, a briefing phase, a discovery phase, and then different execution phases, right? So I would add that as well, so that people know how to work with you in your company page and also in your personal page. Yeah. Now, something that could help is in SEO, which is to have different pages, right? What does this mean? Event management is a broad discipline, right? So, and within that discipline, you have organized, for example, concerts, like the Coldplay one. So concerts, live music, big live music events. I don't know if there's a denomination for that in events.
Yeah, so it's like live shows, I guess, and then entertainment could be called. I have like separate categories for my projects. So like I have like a sports category for the sports events. I have the entertainment category. I have the community category, and I have corporate as well. So I have sort of 4 categories of like events that I've worked on.
You have just mentioned a PowerPoint. Can we see that?
Sure, I'm happy to share it. So this is something that I've been working on for a long time. Like I keep this as my base when I complete a project. I keep the project photos here, so I have something to refer to, and it's something that I can use for any proposals for any projects as well. Like if it's a sports event, I use the sports photos, and it's just like a master file for what I can do for them, basically. So it's sort of like a summary, similar to the website of like what I can do for them. There we go.
Right.
So it sort of started off as things that I could share as a PDF and snip it and change it based on the client and project. It's
okay. Where are the case studies there?
So the case studies I keep them separately, actually, from this. I keep the photos here as a, and then I insert the case studies. But actually, I would love your recommendation on a good setup for a case study, because I've played around a lot with different types of case studies, and sometimes I just don't know how to define them in a good way. So I sort of give a brief about the event, what the event is, then an overview of perhaps the touch points of the event, who performed, and any specific information like participants, and anything that I did specifically about budget management. And then it goes into the deep dive of like what I did for the project. And then I sort of played around with different design, like so just to shorten this and make it into like, you know, long story short, this is what I do basically. These are like separate case studies, I guess, that I've kept as a one deck in itself, but I normally chop and change and move and, you know, plug things in to one proposal from separate things. Yeah, that's where I'm at with the case studies at the moment.
One thing that captured my eye is that in that particular event, you work with Mariah Carey, and you are keeping it all, but you are keeping it all this knowledge, which I didn't know you have worked with Mariah Carey, by the way.
Yeah.
I know about Alicia Keys, I know about Coldplay,
Yeah.
but Shelley, you are keeping all of this in secret.
I know.
I want to know that if you work with Mariah Carey.
I had a photo with her and everything.
Okay, so we are gonna put the photo here. Listen, you have all of the content, Shelley.
I know.
You have all of the content. You have all of the event categories. You have all of the case studies, and that is not surfaced on your website. So the fact that you are a superstars of events is not portrayed on your website. So what I would do, actually, we could even do it live. I want you to take that presentation that you showed me, the first one, that has all of the photos. I want you to export it into a PDF and put it into Lovable. And we're going to tell Lovable, I want you to create event categories for all of my events. And then we're gonna take all of your case studies, and we're gonna tell Lovable, create a page per category of events and a page per case study. And we're also gonna add all of these great logos of reputable companies you have worked, and we're gonna make you shine like a superstar that you are. Yeah. You're not a junior person organizing events.
Yeah.
And we want the website, both your freelance website and your events website, company events website, to show the same thing. Actually, you know what a cool thing would be? We finish the company one, and then in Lovable, you can duplicate the event. You can duplicate the same project. It's called Mix.
Yeah.
And then when you mix it, you say, hey, I want the same thing, but now as a freelancer. And it will change, it will adapt everything accordingly. So let's do that.
Okay.
Check on the chat. We're going to say, I'll add case study section to the homepage as per the PDF, and then we create one page per case study. So if you see the chat, I have created a prompt for you. One of the best things about Lovable is that if you have existing material, you just send it to it.
Yeah.
Right. So for my friend's website, the wedding, which I showed on the previous episode, my friend just sent me voice notes, and I just put the phone, play the voice notes in front of Lovable, and Lovable started creating the website based on her voice. I didn't even need to transcribe that. Obviously, then we added photos, we improved things, we created a map. But this thing that you can go from 0 to 70%, 80%. I don't see so many marketers using AI, and I think it's a wasted opportunity. So because you could create websites for events, for your own events. Yeah. Maybe, I mean, probably Mariah Carey has the budget to pay for an events website. But if she didn't, if Mariah goes into misfortune and says, Shelley, can you quickly build, I'm going to be in Dubai, can you quickly build a website or something for me? You could. You say, yes, Mariah, I'm gonna help you out. Right? So that is the case. You can build anything very, very quickly. Let's see what it did. Added the 4 categories, each link into its own dedicated page. Okay, where is that?
Ah, nice.
Wow, incredible. Nice. Yeah. Let's see. Community Corporate, that's great. Why don't we, wow, look at you. Look at all of this case studies.
I
And
really
where
love
is
it.
Mariah? Where is Mariah there?
So this is Expo, this one, but it doesn't mention, I guess like I can reword it so it mentions like Mariah Carey, you know?
Yes.
And it can be, I can change the thumbnails to have like photos of her and things like that. So I can update all of these images with actual images. Yeah.
Now you love the Mariah Carey idea, right?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, look, sometimes I know it sounds bad, but I sometimes forget what I've worked on. And like, I sort of like, it just comes to mind now and again, like, oh, I actually met Mariah Carey. Like, that's crazy, you know?
You have met Alicia Keys, Mariah Carey,
Yeah.
Coldplay, among others.
Mm-mm.
The only one that is missing on that list is Alanis Morissette, but I know you're working on it. And it will eventually happen. Yeah. And when we finally bring the Spice Girls to Dubai, it will also be on this website. Yeah.
It will also be on this website. Yes.
Okay. Let's link, press on the link to see what it did on first on a category and then on a case study, or.
Okay. So if I go, okay, cute. Okay.
Yeah. Amazing.
Oh, nice. Very cute.
We also need a header and a footer for your website, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we're gonna let's go back. Go to the top. I want to see if you have a header.
Yeah.
We don't have a menu, so what we're gonna do is go back, and let's go.
This is the menu. This is the menu, I guess, but I don't think it goes onto all of the pages.
Yeah, we are gonna fix that. So we, but I want to see the category page as well to see what else we have. Go to one individual category page.
Okay.
Let's sports.
Oh, nice. Great.
Below the H1, I'm writing so I'm going to copy and paste this for you. I think that it would be great to add more photos to each case study. Your section is called events, right? But that is not the name. That is not what we want. We want people to find people that are searching for event management, event project management for sports in Dubai. Yeah, that is very specific, right? So, and imagine from events to event project management to event project management in Dubai to event project management in Dubai that are sport-related events. Yeah, that is how you become findable. So we have the Mariah Carey that is Expo, right? We're gonna have the name of the event. Of the event. So Expo Dubai case study, event project management case study. Case study. Boom.
Added a sticky header with logo, desktop, mobile, including client's logo banner below the hero on all pages, and a footer, secondary navigation. Remove the duplicate inline navigation from hero section and the old footer contact section.
So the last thing, I'm going to give you a checklist of things to do. Can we add, you know what I would like you to do? I have sent you a prompt, and we're going to add the SEO titles and meta descriptions and relevant H1s so that each of your pages is optimized. Yeah. So we're going to do that for the case study and for each category. So I have pasted. Yeah. So if you can see there, just paste that into Lovable.
So I send it as two separate prompts or as all in one?
You can do all in one if you want it.
Yeah.
And it will first do something and then the other one. So what we are doing is to add SEO optimized titles, meta descriptions, and H1. So if you press send, it will start optimizing each of these sections. So now you're in a much better position to compete with people from a reputation point of view, because people will know you have worked with Mariah Carey. So it looks much better to humans, but also for machines like Google, machines like LLMs will understand your website better because it's split across categories. And it's split across case studies, and you don't have a one pager anymore, which is what we were trying to do. But I overcomplicate things. But now we have a fully fledged website that looks like you are an absolute pro, because you are. I mean, what I would like you to do next is to add more photos to each category. Add more photos to each case study if you have it.
Yeah.
Add the Mariah Carey photo.
Absolutely, I will.
Add the Mariah Carey. Do you have photos with Coldplay or Alicia Keys?
No, I don't have with those. I have with Black Eyed Peas. That I've not mentioned.
Okay. Add photo. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna do add photos with celebrities.
Yeah. Okay.
Photos with celebrities. And also, we don't have the logos. So the logos, the brands, I think that if you tell it add the logos from the PDFs as persistent banner across all pages.
Yeah.
I think it would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Which should be not hard to do. But this is almost ready to go, even if you wanted to launch this website today.
Oh, that's great. I'm happy.
So just to recap everything that we did today, Shelley. So for your website, we we added event-specific keywords so that you can start positioning yourself better. We also added the Dubai and the Middle East as a modifier. We modified the SEO title and meta description, so your homepage now is fully optimized. We also work on the structure and the content of your website. We took all of the secret PDFs and secret presentations that you have, and now we're going to show it to the world because we have a page per category for all of these incredible categories. We now have one page for each that has an updated and optimized SEO title and meta description. You're going to add some photos to each of those so it looks more complete. And then we did the same with case studies, right? So we went from one page and now you have like 10 pages, relevant pages. So we built one page per case study. You're going to add some more photos from the PDF and the photos with our celebrity friends. But besides that, we now have a updated SEO title and meta description for each of those projects. Then you're going to add the logos of all of your clients you could work with. But we have done quite a lot of work in 1 hour with the help of AI and also with the help of everything that you have documented, right? All of these incredible events you have been part of, well, now they're going to live on the internet and people are going to hire you. Yeah. Show the world what you do, because what you do is important. If you are shining, what is the point of having all of these PDFs inside of your Google Drive? Nobody can see them. Show the world what you do and make some money. Because what the world needs right now is empowered women who are capable, motivated, and know what they're doing, because the state of the world right now is the opposite. Yeah, if we see the world, we see who has the power. Are they capable, motivated, and are they incentivized to do good? No. But if you are, change the world with a $20 subscription of Lovable. Thank you so much for joining me in this experiment. Obviously, for everybody that is watching, if you want to organize an event in Dubai with Mariah Carey, or Spice Girls, or the Black Eyed Peas, Shelley is your person, and you can find her on Zen One or on a personal website that she will buy a domain for today. Alternatively, search for her, Shelley Parr, on LinkedIn. Thank you so much, Shelley, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you.